Hello everyone, Trina Burton back with a video for you. I am the author of 6 plant-based cookbooks. I have been vegan for over 25 years. And today the theme is green and in particular leafy greens. It's spring and this time of year is a time to for sure incorporate more leafy greens into your diet. This is the season connected to the liver and gallbladder in terms of Chinese medicine, and we can really support those organs with eating a little bit fresher, lighter, less heavy, oily, fatty foods this time of year. And greens are especially beneficial for the liver and gallbladder and the body in general. Greens are abundant in vitamins and minerals, have calcium and protein even. So really important to get more greens in your diet. And we're talking kale today. So I'm going to show you 2 of the most common varieties of kale. You may see others in your market, but these are the ones that are pretty much available everywhere. So first we have dinosaur kale or black kale, and it's called dinosaur kale because if you look, the leaves look a little bit like dino scales, and it's a gorgeous dark, really nutrient dense leafy green. And then we have curly kale. So this is the kind, I think we find these more often in salads and restaurants. This is perhaps the one they use more often. And both are good. It's really kind of personal preference. I love them both. I think I probably tend to the curly, or not the curly, the black dino kale a little more often. And especially if I'm cooking it a little bit, I tend to this one. Whereas when I want it raw, I may use the curly kale more often. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to prep the leaves for kale. So you just hold the stem and at the base, and then in the opposite direction, strip away the leaves. There you go. And then that removes that woody, very heavy, chewy stalk. Of course, you can use it if you want. You can certainly use the upper portion, which is a little more tender. You could also keep these for soup stocks. Sometimes dogs love kale stalks to chew on. And then you have your leafy green portion. And I like to rinse these and then spin it in a salad spinner to remove the excess water. And then you can use them for salads or to cook, all kinds of different uses, right? It's really great to add leafy greens at the end of cooking with a stew or a pasta and just wilt it down for about a minute in the heat of what you're cooking and serve. That's a really easy way to add greens to your diet. Spinach works well in that type of application in cooking, but spinach needs very little time, like maybe 30 seconds. Kale, maybe about a minute. And you can also use, these greens in place of lettuce in salads. So perhaps a kale Caesar. I have one on my site. So you can try different recipes. Now, especially spring before the lettuces are really abundant in farmers markets and at your grocery stores or maybe in your own backyard, turn to kale because they are varieties of kale are still really fresh and abundant in the markets right now. So it's a great choice. So get in those leafy greens, drop a note, let me know how you love to eat kale. And I'll have some recipes in the description as well that you can link to on my site to try out some delicious kale recipes. Subscribe, like, and have a little chat below. Okay, we'll see you soon.